My friend, after more than 30 years of caring for older adults, I've learned something that seems small, yet shapes almost your entire day. Your breakfast determines your blood sugar more than almost anything else. Many patients come to me frustrated. James, I eat breakfast carefully, but my sugar is still high. Or I take all my medications. So why does my blood sugar spike right after breakfast? And when I ask what they're eating, the answers are almost always the same: bread, plain porridge, sticky rice noodles, a sweet milk drink. Familiar foods, but they raise blood sugar fast like a sudden flood after the first rain of the season. I'll never forget Diane, 69, who once said sadly, "I thought breakfast was supposed to give me energy, but it just makes my blood sugar worse." I looked at her, placed a gentle hand on her shoulder and said, "Breakfast isn't meant to make you full. It's meant to guide your blood sugar into a calm, steady morning." The ideal breakfast for someone with high blood sugar is not expensive, complicated, or fancy. It is balanced, a gentle harmony of slow carbs, good protein, and fiber. A breakfast that allows sugar to enter your bloodstream slowly helps insulin work properly and keeps your blood sugar steady throughout the morning. And the wonderful thing is, this kind of breakfast can be prepared in just 5–10 minutes. Today, I want to sit with you like two older friends having a quiet conversation and share simple breakfast choices you can make. Choices that can keep your blood sugar peaceful for the entire day ahead. When you start the morning right, your body will thank you in ways you never expected. Food. Oatmeal, a morning gift that keeps blood sugar steady, keeps you full, and feels gentle on the stomach. My friend, if there is one breakfast I wish every person with high blood sugar would try first, it's oatmeal. Not because it's trendy or healthy by rumor, but because science and decades of real-life experience have proven its benefits again and again. I remember Matthew, 72, who once told me in frustration, "James, no matter what I eat it for breakfast, my sugar goes up. I'm tired of it." I asked what he usually ate. He said bread, plain porridge, sometimes sticky rice. I nodded softly. That's why your blood sugar rises and falls like ocean waves. Those foods are all fast carbs. They're absorbed quickly, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. I guided him to switch to oats, not sugary instant oatmeal, but rolled oats or simple cooked oats. The magic lies in beta-glucan, the soluble fiber oats are famous for. It acts like a soft gel inside your stomach, helping slow down sugar absorption, prevent post-meal spikes, keep you full, hunger, reduce sugar cravings, support heart health by lowering cholesterol. I explained it to him this way. Think of beta-glucan as a gentle gatekeeper. It doesn't let sugar rush into your blood all at once. It lets it in slowly, calmly. He laughed. So it keeps my blood sugar from getting angry, right, James? I smiled. I couldn't have said it better myself. After 2 weeks of eating oatmeal every morning, he returned with brighter eyes. "James, my sugar dropped 25–30 mg/dl. I feel lighter, my digestion is better, and I'm less tired." My friend, oatmeal isn't fancy, it isn't glamorous, but it is one of the most perfect breakfasts for high blood sugar. Keeps you full, easy to cook, stabilizes sugar, supports your heart, supports digestion. A warm bowl of oatmeal in the morning might be exactly what your body has been waiting for all along. Food. 2. Eggs, a protein-rich breakfast that keeps your blood sugar steady all morning. My friends, some foods are so simple that we forget how powerful they really are. Eggs are one of them. They're not complicated, not expensive, and take only minutes to prepare, yet they are among the best breakfast choices for someone with high blood sugar. I remember Hannah, 66, who came to me, worried, "James, I eat breakfast, but an hour later I feel shaky and tired. I don't understand why." When I asked what she usually ate, she said bread or porridge, convenient foods that fill you up quickly but cause a rapid rise. And then a rapid drop in blood sugar. This crash is what makes people feel weak, shaky, or sleepy. I asked her gently, "Have you ever tried adding eggs to your breakfast?" She laughed in surprise. "Eggs? Something that simple, James?" "Yes, exactly that simple. Eggs contain high-quality protein that helps slow down how quickly sugar is absorbed, keep you full longer, reduce morning snacking, prevent sharp blood sugar spikes, support muscle strength after age 60, stabilize your energy and mood. And the best part? Eggs contain almost no carbohydrates, meaning they don't raise your blood sugar directly. I explained it to Hannah with an image she loved. Imagine your blood sugar like traffic on the road. When you eat bread, all the cars rush in at once. When you eat eggs, the cars move slowly one by one. Everything feels calm and organized. She smiled. So eggs help my blood sugar stay well behaved in the morning. You'll feel the difference, I told her. After just 10 days of eating one boiled or lightly cooked egg each morning, she returned and said, James, I don't feel sleepy or shaky anymore. My morning blood sugar looks like a smooth, straight road. My friend, eggs are not a miracle food, but they are a steady, reliable breakfast, one that helps your body begin the day with stable energy, gentle blood sugar, and a sense of calm. One egg each morning may be the key that unlocks a stable, peaceful day for your blood sugar. Food, Greek yogurt, a gentle breakfast that stabilizes blood sugar and nourishes your gut. My friends, some foods look simple at first glance, but once you understand them, you realize they're like quiet helpers, working behind the scenes for your health. Greek yogurt is one of those foods. I remember Harris, 67 years old, who often complained that his morning blood sugar was all over the place. He said, James, I eat a healthy breakfast, but my sugar still goes up and down like a roller coaster. I asked what he usually ate. He said whole wheat bread, fruit, sometimes a glass of milk. I nodded and placed a cup of Greek yogurt in front of him. Try replacing part of your breakfast with this. High protein, low sugar, good for your gut, and steadier for your blood sugar than you think. Greek yogurt is different from regular yogurt because it's strained to remove liquid and lactose. It has 2 to 3 times more protein. It contains very little natural sugar. It's rich in probiotics that support digestion and reduce inflammation. I explained it to Harris with an image he loved. Picture your stomach like a machine. The protein in Greek yogurt works like a slow-speed setting. It makes digestion gentler, sugar absorption slower, and your blood sugar stays steady, like a calm, even breath. And the probiotics. They quietly strengthen your gut and reduce chronic inflammation. One of the biggest obstacles in blood sugar control for older adults. After 2 weeks of eating 1 cup of Greek yogurt each morning, sometimes with a few slices of kiwi or strawberries, Harris came back smiling. James, my sugar is steadier. I'm sleeping better. My stomach feels lighter, and my whole body feels more comfortable. My friend, Greek yogurt isn't fancy, but it's a soft, steady breakfast high in protein, low in sugar, gentle on digestion, and kind to your blood sugar. 1 small cup each morning is sometimes exactly what your body quietly hopes for. Food, 4 whole grain bread, the slow carb that keeps you full and stabilizes blood sugar. My friend, there's a truth I've had to repeat to my patients hundreds of times. Not all carbohydrates are bad. What matters is which carbs you choose and how fast they enter your bloodstream. I remember Rupert, 70 years old, who started every morning with 2 slices of white bread. He told me, James, it's convenient, it's easy. So why does my sugar spike after breakfast? I sat down and explained gently. White bread is like finely ground sugar. Your body absorbs it so fast, your blood sugar doesn't stand a chance. Then I handed him a loaf of whole grain bread and said, try this. It moves slowly and your body will thank you for it. Whole grain bread is different because the wheat kernel is kept whole. It contains 2 to 3 times more fiber than white bread. Its carbs are absorbed slowly. It's rich in B vitamins that support your nerves and energy. It keeps you full longer and reduces sugar cravings. I explained it to Rupert with an image he really enjoyed. Think of carbs like cars entering traffic. White bread sends all the cars rushing in at once, causing a traffic jam. Whole grain bread. It lets the cars enter one by one in order and rhythm. He chuckled. Sounds like I need the slow-moving cars. After switching to whole grain bread with boiled eggs or avocado, he returned looking more relaxed. James, I don't feel shaky or tired anymore. My after-breakfast sugar is steady now. My friend, whole grain bread isn't a novelty, but it is a gentle, steady carb, slow enough, kind enough, balanced enough to give you a peaceful morning. 1 slice of whole grain bread might be the small change that brings big meaning to your blood sugar. Food. Morning vegetables, a soft shield that protects your blood sugar, are all morning long. My friend, here's a secret that surprises many of my older patients, but the results are remarkable. Eat a serving of vegetables in the morning. It sounds unusual, doesn't it? We're raised to think vegetables belong only at lunch or dinner, but for people with high blood sugar, morning vegetables act like a gentle shield protecting you from post-breakfast spikes. I remember Pauline, 73 years old, who struggled with high after breakfast sugar, even though she thought she was eating healthy. And she said, James, I eat oatmeal or eggs, but my sugar still goes a bit high. What am I doing wrong? I smiled and asked softly, have you ever eaten vegetables in the morning? She laughed out loud. Vegetables at breakfast, James, I've never heard of that. I explained, vegetables are full of soluble fiber. If you eat them before or with breakfast, that fiber acts like a soft, natural filter, slowing down how quickly sugar enters your blood. It's like giving your blood sugar a warm, gentle coat to keep it calm. Green vegetables help slow sugar absorption, reduce post-meal spikes, support gut health, and reduce inflammation, keep you full. Reduce morning snacking, support weight control. She tried a small bowl of salad, lettuce, cucumber, or lightly steamed veggies before breakfast. And 1 week later, she returned with a bright, clear look. James, my after-breakfast sugar dropped so much. I feel lighter. I can't believe morning veggies make such a difference. My friend, morning vegetables sound simple, even strange, but they fit the older body perfectly, gentle, steady, and effective. One small bowl of greens may be the thing that keeps your blood sugar calm on a morning that could easily go off track. Food. Nuts and seeds, the tiny warriors that steady your blood sugar and protect your heart. My friends, sometimes the smallest things carry the greatest power. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin, seeds, chia seeds, all tiny enough to fit in one palm, yet each one holds nutrients, healthy fats, and fiber that protect blood sugar all morning long. I remember Samuel, 68 years old, who shared with me in exhaustion, James, every late morning, I feel starving, shaky, uncomfortable. I know it's my blood sugar going up and down, but I don't know how to stop it. I handed him a small jar of almonds and said, eat a few with your breakfast. They're tiny, but they'll keep your blood sugar steady for hours. Nuts and seeds are ideal for people with high blood sugar because they contain almost no sugar. They're rich in healthy fats that improve insulin sensitivity. Their fiber slows glucose absorption. They provide protein that keeps you full. They reduce inflammation. They protect your heart, the most vulnerable organ in diabetes. I explained it to Samuel with a picture he loved. Think of nuts like small cushions. As food moves through your gut, these cushions soften everything, slowing sugar's entry into your blood. No more roller coaster sugar levels. After 10 days of eating 10 almonds in the morning or adding a spoon of chia seeds to oatmeal, he came back smiling. James, I don't get shaky mid-morning anymore. My blood sugar is so steady. I actually feel healthy. My friend, nuts don't shout for attention. They're not sweet or flashy, but they are steady, loyal, and quietly strong. A small handful each morning might be exactly what your body needs for a smoother, easier day. Food. Green tea or warm lemon water. A gentle morning sip that cleanses the body and steadies blood sugar. My friend, a morning doesn't always need to start with something heavy or complicated. Sometimes just a soft sip, a warm, calming taste, is enough to wake up the body in the most peaceful way. And for people with high blood sugar, two simple but incredibly effective options are green tea or warm water with lemon. I remember Lorraine, 70 years old, who always began her day with a sweet milk coffee. She told me, James, without my morning coffee, I feel exhausted. But my blood sugar jumps right after breakfast. I smiled and placed two alternatives in front of her. Try green tea or warm water with a few drops of lemon. Much gentler and much kinder to your blood sugar. Green tea, my friend, contains EGCG, a powerful antioxidant that helps improve insulin sensitivity, reduce insulin resistance, lower inflammation, gently support fat burning, stabilize blood sugar after meals. Green tea is like a soft morning melody. It awakens the body without pushing sugar into your bloodstream the way sweet coffee or sugary drinks do. And what about warm lemon water? Just one small cup can activate the digestive system, improve hydration, reduce sugar cravings, support liver function, help your blood sugar enter the day with more stability. I explained it to Lorraine in a way she loved. Green tea is like a gentle friend sitting with you in the morning saying, slow down, there's no rush. And warm lemon water feels like the first breath of the day, light, simple, refreshing. After 2 weeks of swapping her sweet milk coffee for green tea, she came back with bright eyes. James, I'm shocked. I feel more awake, my blood sugar after breakfast dropped noticeably, and my whole body feels lighter. My friends, sometimes the smallest changes bring the biggest results. A warm cup of green tea or a simple glass of warm lemon water may be the easiest, most meaningful way to care for your blood sugar each morning. Food: cottage cheese, a high-protein, low-sugar breakfast that keeps your blood sugar in line. My friend, in my years helping older adults manage blood sugar, I've learned something interesting. Sometimes a food that seems unfamiliar becomes one of the most powerful tools. Cottage cheese, so mild, low-fat, high-protein, is one of those foods. I remember Jerome, 71 years old, serious about his diet, yet still struggling with blood sugar after breakfast. He said, "James, I've tried oatmeal, I've tried eggs, but sometimes my sugar still runs high. Is there anything else you recommend?" I placed a small container of cottage cheese in front of him and said, "Try this. Gentle, low in sugar, high in protein, and very good for insulin." What makes cottage cheese ideal for high blood sugar? Almost no carbohydrates, very high in protein, keeps you full, and slows sugar absorption, low in saturated fat, helps the body use insulin more effectively, supports gentle weight loss, pairs perfectly with low sugar fruits like strawberries, blueberries, or kiwi. I gave Jerome an image he really liked. Think of your blood sugar like a flowing stream. When you eat cottage cheese, the protein acts like small stones at the bottom of the stream. It keeps the flow steady, calm, without sudden waves or spikes. After 10 days of eating 2 to 3 spoonfuls of cottage cheese with a few slices of kiwi, he returned with a relieved smile. "James, every morning I feel alert and energized. My post-meal sugar dropped noticeably. This simple food really works." My friend, cottage cheese may not be familiar to everyone, but for blood sugar, it is a wonderful morning gift. Light, easy, low sugar, high protein, good for your muscles, and most importantly, naturally stabilizing. Just a few spoonfuls in the morning. Maybe all your body needs to step into the day with calmness, a gentle message about breakfast and why it matters more after age 60. My friend, once we enter our 60s, breakfast is no longer just eating to get full. It becomes a quiet whisper from the body, a moment that decides whether your blood sugar will stay calm or sway the rest of the day. I've met so many older adults who came to me tired and discouraged, wondering why their blood sugar stayed unstable, even with medication. And most of the time, the real answer was hidden in their breakfast. The right breakfast doesn't need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be expensive. It doesn't need many dishes. It only needs a little protein, a little fiber, a slow, steady carbohydrate, and a gentle cleansing sip to help insulin begin the day peacefully. I've watched people who once felt hopeless gradually regain balance simply by changing their morning routine, switching white bread for whole grain, adding an egg, enjoying a small bowl of greens, or even adding 1 spoonful of nuts. These small changes build a quiet strength inside the body, helping everything work more smoothly and gently. I've always believed that health is not a harsh battle. It's a simple journey, one morning, one meal, one mindful choice at a time. And when you treat your body with kindness, it responds with days that feel steady, peaceful, and alive. You don't need perfection. You only need a beginning, starting with tomorrow's breakfast. A good breakfast, and your blood sugar will know how to walk softly and speak gently to you throughout the day. Wishing you a full morning and a peaceful day and a healthier journey, breath by breath, step by step.